If anybody needs yoga blocks for help to come up a little bit, if you're tight here or in your lower back, these are really helpful. You can just get one. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. If we're going to do some bends also. So if this, if we're still tight in our knees or here, it's very nice to help. I only have two, unfortunately. You want to try? Sweater also works. So you can put your sweater underneath. We're not starting here. I just wanted to show you. So sorry. We're waiting for Kirill also. Okay, guys. Are we ready to do some stretch and relax? It's going to be long poses. It's going to be a mix of stretching and yoga. So let's just start by gently rolling our head to one side. Make big circles slowly. And then the opposite direction. You may come back to center, put one arm into the mat, reach the other one, and make sure that you're firmly seated on both cheekbones so that we don't lift up, that we push back into the mat with the left arm and we reach up with the right. So we're pushing our body to the right side, opening up your chest, look up to the sky. And then change. So now the right one pushes us to the left. Reach up and open your chest. One more on each side. Last one. And come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. And we're going to make circles with our whole upper body. So we're going to go back and forward. And I'm dragging my body with the help from my hands. So I'm dragging forward, dragging, and now I'm pushing backwards. We're doing 5 big slow circles on each side. Really drag and push. Use your pelvic to keep balance, but use your arms so that your back can really get that nice rounded motion. Last circle on this side, then we switch direction. Remember to relax your shoulders. Another direction. Feel your body. It's supposed to really stretch on your side and your spine. Last circle on this side. Okay, come back to center and reach one leg out to your side. Push the other one close to your body and make sure that you're firmly seated on both cheekbones so you're not tilting over to one side. If you cannot, yes, exactly. Push your leg out a little bit. If it's impossible to have it near, it's fine. As close as you can though. And from here, you have a straight back. And with this straight back, we lean over to touch our foot. So we're not bending forward. We're leaning over, grabbing a hold of whatever. If it's your leggings, your calf, or if you can reach your toes, even better. From this position, grab a hold of your knee and push yourself so you have a straight back. And now really reach over with that straight back. Doesn't matter if you can touch. All that matters is that you have straight back and you're leaning over. You should feel a stretch here in your lower back on the right side. Don't forget to breathe. So for every breath in, make yourself taller. And for every breath out, see if you can push yourself closer to your foot. Come back to center. And this time we're going to tilt our body towards our foot and then fold down. Remember to breathe. Find your inner peace. It's not about how far you can go. It's about your body and the stretch in the back and in your leg. Okay, come back to center. We're going to switch legs. Again, make sure that you're firmly seated so that we don't wobble to one side. And when you have it, straighten your body, open up your chest, and reach as far as you can today. Grab a hold of whatever, and when we are here, engage your abs, stretch up, and push that knee down as you reach over. Make sure that we're not tilting forward, only to the side. The stretch is here and in the left of your lower back. See if you can stretch more and reach forward. Or to your side, I'm sorry. Nice. And come up. Tilt your body to the right and fold down. Don't worry about how far you can go. This is enough. Just feel your body today. Remember to push your toes up. The stretch is going to feel a lot more precise if we really drag the foot towards us even. Remember to push that knee down. It usually wants to come up, so push it down. And come back up to center, both feet out as far as you can. And when we're seated in this position, what's important is that we lift the butt off the ground so that we're really firm now, have a seat, push our toes towards us, and push the heel down in the mat so that this is helping us become straight, basically. From here, straight back, we're not bending over, we're not tilting, we're simply putting our hands in front, straight back, and just lean forward, straight back. You don't have to go far in this one. Make sure to relax your shoulders. And for every breath in, elongate. And for every breath out, move your hands forward and come down a bit more. Remember, straight back. Focus on your breathing. Everything is easier. So in, stretch, out, push forward. We have a few more seconds here, so really try to relax. Push those toes forward, up against your body. See if you can reach even more. And slowly come up. Shake your legs a little bit. It should feel quite a lot in your insides. You okay, Jose? Okay, we're not completely done with the sitting part just yet. So, toes together, feet together. Push them close to your body, as close as you possibly can. So, and then grab a hold of wherever you can. I think it's easier to grab a hold on front of my foot like this. And when I have this, I want to push my shoulders backwards. So from here, I push myself forward so my shoulders go back. Now I have a straight back. And from here, I engage my hips. So now push down your knees and really press with your whole pelvic so that your knees go down to the floor as much as you can. And really press, press, press. We have like 30 seconds of slowly pressing here. Straight back, shoulders back. Claudia, shoulders back. Nice. Very good. Nice. A few more. See if you can push your toes even more to your body. And relax. Shake your knees off. We're coming into tabletop. So hands and knees. You have your hands underneath your shoulders. You have a neutral spine. We're not arching. We're not bending. We're just neutral. And from here, we're just going to do cat and cow. So I want you to go downward, and you're bending from your upper and middle back, not lower. Really reach that head up. Push your shoulders back behind your ears and drag them down while you reach up. And then we're switching, so we're doing the cow, which means we're pressing our body from the upper back, head down, pressing all the way up and back down, slowly movement. Do 5 of these in your own pace. Remember to engage your abs, don't let them hang down. Two more. Last one. And then come back to neutral and put your left foot in between your hands into a lunge. And from here, we're just gonna rock ourselves back and forth. So come into a stretch. We don't wanna hang on top of our knee. We wanna push our shoulders backwards. And we really want our leg to just be relaxed so that we can push our hips forward here. The stretch is from the inside only. You can also put your hands on the inside of the mat so that your knee can push to the left. That feels good for me. But if not, just keep it here. We're going to push ourselves back in a half splits. So just follow the leg's own motion. And here, our hips want to go to our right side. So push them to the left so that you have a straight line. Relax in your shoulders. Engage your abs. And again, forward, the same motion. We have 3 more of these. And push back into half splits. Remember to push yourself so that you have a straight spine. Push the hips to the left, straight line in your legs. Engage your abs. Bring those shoulders back, straight back. You don't have to have a straight leg, as long as you have a straight back. And forward again. Nice. Welcome, Aisha. And the last time, push back, but this time sit on your heel. And make sure that you're pushing your toes all the way towards you and that we have a straight back. From here, put your hands where your knees are, approximately. You don't have to have the whole hand in the mat yet. You can have your fingertips. And what we're gonna do now is drag ourselves forward with a straight back. So if I curl my back like this, I can go all the way down. But if I have a straight back and I try to really have it straight, it's going to be a lot more difficult for me to come even more further down than this. If I then also continue to press my toes towards my body as I go forward with a straight back, it's a great stretch for your thighs. Yes. Yeah, it's all you need. Don't have to go far. Straight back does the trick itself. Straight as you can. Okay, come up on your toes, and we're going to come into our first downward facing dog. So both hands in the mat, toes in the back in the mat, and we lift ourselves up, push both feet back, and from here you press your arms in the mat to press yourself back. Here we also want to have a straight back. So maybe you don't have to bend your leg. I mean, you don't have to have straight legs. You can bend your legs like this. And from here you can lift your legs and put them down. Let's do 5 of these. Just relax your shoulders away from your ears. Remember to breathe. Two more, guys. Last one. Okay, come back down into our neutral position. And we're going to do our puppy stretch. I'm getting warm. It's nice. Soon. There's this much left. Soon you can do it. But if you widen your knees, sometimes it's easier. For me it is. You see? No? We'll get to that. Okay, from our neutral position, we are doing what is called the puppy stretch. So here, 90 degrees approximately. We're not bending our backs. We don't arch. We don't bend. Neutral. From here, we put our hands forward and walking without moving the lower body. And I want my chest to touch the floor if possible. This is a stretch in your shoulders and upper back, not lower. You should stretch only from the upper back and shoulders. Okay, slowly come up. Left arm is in the mat from this neutral position. The right one goes underneath in between our hands, and I'm looking so my face follows the direction of my hand. So under, and now I'm laying on my right cheek. From here, push your hips to your right side so that you have a straight line in your back. And now just breathe. Come back up to center. Let's switch arms. So left arm goes under and my face follows that arm to the right. And I'm landing on my left cheek. From here, remember to push your hips to the push your hips to the left so that your body has a straight line. And come back up to center. We are going to put our right foot in between our hands into that low lunge. And we're just gonna rock the body forward. Remember to not hang, shoulders backwards, engage your abs, engage your glutes, and simply try to relax to open it up. You don't have to have your hand, you can have however you want right now. Fingertips, cupping it, whatever feels good. We're slowly opening up. And stretch backward into that half split. Now our hips want to go to the left, so push them to the right. Make sure we don't arch, don't crouch. Stretch up, engage your abs. And forward, back again. Try to have hands inside and push the knee out. See how that feels? Slowly and gently. Back down into the half splits. Remember your hips, push them so you're straight. And again, forward, last time. And backwards this time. Come down and sit on your heel. Remember to stretch the foot up against you as far as you can. Straight back, we're not crouching, we're not arching. We're just simply stretching our arms forward, and we get this nice stretch in the back of our leg. Remember to always push them as close towards you as you can. The body likes to relax, so we forget. And we're going to come back into downward facing dog. So push yourself forward, foot in the mat, lift yourself up, and downward dog. And from here, like I say, walk your dog. Just push one leg down in the mat at a time. No rush. Get how soft your legs get. Don't forget to relax the shoulders away from your ears. Okay, now left foot in between. In a low lunge, keep the leg hovering off. If this is too difficult, you can put your knee down. Fácil, difícil. From here, simply have all your weight in your line with your heel so that you can engage your glute. Press yourself up halfway, only with the use of your glute. And lean forward in a straight line, kind of like a skier. Engage your abs, don't let them hang. Tense that glute. Push shoulders away from your ears. Focus on your breathing. Nice. And push yourself up. Tilt the back leg into kind of a triangle. Nice. From here, we're going to follow the direction of your inner thigh as far down as we can as we reach up with the other one. And now we look up towards the hand in the sky. Don't forget to breathe. And come down, both feet on the mat, and hug that front foot. Come back up to center. We're going to come into our warrior. I'm just going to switch side. So, same side, but instead of having the front leg straight, we're bending it into a 90-degree angle. And we're pushing the knee out so that I can see my big toe on my inside. For this to be able to happen, I need to engage my glutes. I need to push my pelvic forward. This leg needs to be engaged, everything, and my abs are tensed. And now I'm relaxing my shoulders, again pushing the knee out, forward a little bit, and arms out. Now repeat the process in your head. Abs, knee pointing out, I want to see my toe. Engage your glutes. Again, shoulders down. Repeat this in your head over and over. Again, stretch up. We're tilting forward one more time. All the way as far as we can to the mat. And slowly come up. Tilt both feet to forward, I'm going to say. And now with a straight back again. So I don't want us to do this. We're going down with a straight back. That means I have to tense my glutes before I do anything else. So engage your abs, tense your glutes. Make sure that you're a firm stance. And from here, you push yourself forward with the straight back and engage glutes. You can have your hands here if you want. Slowly. And when you still have a straight back, if you can come down, you can also maximize the gap if you want. Straight back, then just put your hands down. Like a gorilla stance. From here, if it's too far, Jose, you can use the yoga block. Jose, you can use the yoga block. Have your hands on it. Like this. Yeah. So if you have too far low before you reach the floor, you can have something to push yourself up, like a shoe or something to hold your hands on. Sorry. So from here, engage your abs, tense them, move your shoulders back from your ears. Make sure that you have a straight back. No crouching at all, straight back. From here, move your hands a tiny bit more forward and go to your left in this position. Grab a hold of that leg. Engage the legs as you go. And come back to the front. We're doing the same on the other side, so go over to your right. And come back to the front. We're going to come into Skandasana side to side. So just drop down on one side as low as you can. And stretch, find the breathing. Lift up and go to the other side. Don't worry how far you go today. Do whatever your body can. And one more on each side, so go up to the left. And this time as we go up, we are going to come in to a triangle pose on the other leg. So right leg faces forward, left leg on the edge of your mat, following the motion of our body. Right arm follows down as low as we can. If it's here, it doesn't matter. And then reaching up, looking to that other hand in your sky. Breathe. And come up, tilt that foot into warrior. So push it forward into 90 degree. Make sure you see your big toe on your inside. Press the knee back. Engage your glutes, pelvic, abs. Relax your shoulders and push forward. And here again, remind your knee, push it back. Engage your abs, engage your glutes. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. And push up again. Follow the body. See if you can go a little further this time. Don't forget to breathe. Nice, Aisha. And grab a hold of that leg and hug it. And tilt feet forward one more time. We're going to come into yogi squat. So I like to roll into mine to see where I'm at today. So just rock yourself back and forth. No stress. We're finding a position where we can go into a squat. So let me know when you're there. Yes? Okay, let's go. So both feet firmly into the mat. Try to go as low as you can. When you have the position of where you can actually be, it might be easier to widen the gap for some. Then push your elbows into the side of your kneecap. So I'm pushing my elbows out, which gives me an extra leverage. And now I'm engaging my glutes, so I'm pushing myself up. And I'm pushing out, stretching my back. So it's a constant push and pull. Okay, hands in the mat, push yourself up, feet closer towards each other. We're gonna stretch the back of our leg. This is an uncomfortable position, but trust me, it's great. So right leg over the left. My left leg, the one in behind, is straight, but my front leg is bent. And now I'm walking my fingers towards my left, and I'm bending over. Keeping that back leg, left leg straight. Bend as much down as you can. Back to center. We're doing the same on the other leg. So left leg over the right. And this time, my right leg is straight and my left leg can be bent. And I'm simply walking my fingers to my right side and bending over. Come back to center. Roll slowly all the way up. Oh, that was nice. Okay, before we do some pigeon and open up and soften our hips, let's just grab one knee, so one foot firmly into the mat and just lift that leg off the floor. And here is some tips. So look 2 meters in front on something that is not moving. So don't look at the sea behind me. Look at 2 meters in front downwards. And when you have your balance, push your knee up and your pelvic forward. So that you have a straight spine. Push it as far up as you can. Now same knee, just push it out to the side. And what we need to do here is push this pelvic forward again while we drag this knee back. So we're opening up the hip. Now, if you want to try and go maybe a little bit further, if you are home, maybe hold on to something and see if you can, from this position, grab a hold of your heel. It's a challenge. And if you can, straighten the leg. This is just a balance. Just try it. You don't have to do it for long. Just see if it's possible today. Yes, doesn't matter if we fall. Just try again. Nice, Jose, well done. Okay, we're gonna try it on the other leg as well. Well done. Okay. So right leg firmly on the mat. Lift the other one. Remember, one leg is always better than the other, so don't worry where you are. Grab onto your knee and push it towards you. Push your pelvic forward, engage, and stretch. Make yourself tall, like you're a ballerina with a string. And same, open it up to the left. Remember to push the pelvic forward so that we can open up fully. Push those toes into the mat so that you use your whole feet. And now, see if you can grab that heel. Maybe it's easier on this side. For me, it's not. Yes. Balance is key. In your dreams, Jose. I think you did well. Okay, let's come down and sit on the mat. So we're doing 5 slow ones. So wide legs and toes together to touch in the back. Now when I'm sitting like this, my body wants to relax. That means naturally I get an arch. So I have this kind of bend naturally. So what I have to do is engage my pelvic, push it forward so that I have a straight back. And from this position, feet, butt touching heels, we're going forward, we're pushing ourselves back into the heels, and we're dragging ourselves forward at the same time. So this is a constant push and pull. And we want to engage the abs, push your abs in, don't let them hang. You're gonna come further if you don't. And just every breath, push back and pull forward. So you get that stretch in your upper back as well. And now come up, and we're dragging ourselves up and just simply opening up. But we're not using our lower backs here. I'm using my glutes to stretch and then pushing myself back into the same position. And for every breath, try to get closer to the mat with your chest. And push forward. Remember to engage the glutes, not the lower spine or lower back. Again, backwards, 2 more. Last one. And come back. And now come back to neutral. We're going to come into pigeon. So left leg goes inside, twists into a 90-degree angle. And then we're moving the left leg back behind us to open up and create space. Jose, use the block behind here. Yes. Better? Nice. Now, what we want here is to lay down with a straight back. You can either lay like this or fully down, it doesn't matter. Just find your position. And what I like to do is, when it gets really hard, I like to tense my muscles and relax. Tense, relax. Tense, relax. When we do this, we trick our body and it feels easier and you get lower into the stretch. So try it. Just focus on your breathing. Okay, come up. Before we release, push your hands, push your butt close to the ground and push your hands close towards you. And without arching the lower back, we're just gonna reach up. We're not arching the lower back, we're just stretching. Okay, let's switch legs. So foot in the mat, lift yourself up and just switch the leg. And remember, one is always easier, so don't push yourself. Maybe rock yourself back and forth first. Get in position. And when you're ready, come down and breathe. Okay, guys, come up and sit. We're going to lay down on our backs. So hug both your knees and roll yourself up like a small little ball. And from here, you can rock side to side, back and forth, just rubbing that spine. And put one foot down in the mat and the other one, reach up your knee towards your chest and make small circles with it. Another direction. Now take the same leg and just reach it up in the sky, but make sure that your both shoulders are in the mat. So if you have to lift up, you're going too far. Both shoulders in the mat, stretch the foot, hold on to wherever is possible, but still shoulders in the mat. You don't have to have a straight leg, just not a competition, just do whatever is good today. For every breath, try to straighten it more and push your toes down towards the mat. Now, push the same leg, the right leg, out 90 degrees to your side. Remember to push the left hip down to the mat so you're not rolling over. So push your whole hip in the mat and reach out. Now drag the knee, same knee, over to your left side. Both shoulders in the mat. And look towards your right. So it's a nice back twist. Remember to have both shoulders in the mat. Looking to your right, to the opposite as your knee. Now come back to center. Roll up into that small little ball again. Do circles or rock back and forth or simply just be here. And now the right leg comes down, the left one goes up and hugs and makes circles. Another direction. And then grab the leg wherever you can. Make sure that shoulders are in the mat. Doesn't have to be straight to start off with. Straighten it as you go. Push your toes towards you. Now push the same leg out 90 degrees to the side and push your right hip down the mat so you're not rolling over. Now grab the left knee, pull it over to your right side. Left arm goes out, look to your left. Both shoulders in the mat. We have a back twist. Jose, otra, face this way. Knee this way, face this way. Opposite. Thank you. And come back to center. Roll up into your ball. Last time, really hug yourself. And then slowly come into Shavasana. Drop down, relax, hands on your side. If you had glasses like me, take this time to take them off to get some sunlight in your face. And just take a deep breath. Push out all the air and thank your body for what it was capable of doing today. This is a great time for manifestation as well. And slowly come back to life. Start moving your fingers and your toes. Blink your eyes. And in this position, just roll your feet, move your toes and fingers. And then roll over to your left side and come up to seated in your own time. Okay. Thank you guys for doing yoga with me today. Some stretch and relax. Was it relaxing? Good. For me as well. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for watching at home also. I forgot. If you want to come down here to the gym in Torrevieja, every day from 10 to 12:30, we have classes of yoga, a full body workout, and it's a different vibe here. So welcome down.